is blonde. Yeah, on this weekend, get me some Heineken Drive. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. Get me some Heineken, baby. It's time to enjoy ourselves. A grind on the dance floor, we're going up the gas station. Oh yeah, getting on this grind, this Final Fantasy grind. I'm trying to enjoy my weekend and get my freak on.
What's up, my archfiends of chaos? This is your king of the night, Vincent Valentine, EX Turk, and we're here with a brand new Final Fantasy style video, theory style, like always usual. And after playing episode Ignis and doing a lot of meditation, and sorry, I forget to turn off the crappy lighting. That's my bad. You could put a dislike on the video for that. I'll give you that. But anyways, it got me to thinking that maybe Ideloas is not really a bad guy. Now, he wasn't before. Ideloas was only wanting the crystal to save his people from the Star Scourge because, you know, he probably figured out that it was Arden's fault that Niflheim ended up to be the way it is. Remember what I said in my last videos when Ideloas, Aldercrapt actually fell out with Arden? That's why you don't see them together in the game. As you see in Kingsglaive, they're inseparable. Meaning Ideloas at the time agreed with Arden's ideals. But maybe finding out that Arden's actually really a nutcase, a psychological nutcase. You know, even Ideloas probably was thinking, because if you really pay attention to the conversation, now I can't put it up on here for her, you know, because I don't have Kingsglaive footage in my thing, and I don't know if YouTube's gonna be really friendly with the whole putting movie content out there. Not that, I mean, I kind of have before, but anyways, I'm only using SHAREfactory stuff. But if you remember in Kingsglaive when Arden and Ideloas had a conversation over the destruction of Insomnia, Ideloas says destroy everything, even the demons, and then Arden reluctantly says, oh, what a waste. Meaning that they pretty much had different goals. Ideloas has still done evil things in the name of trying to get the crystal, and in the name of the Niflheim Empire. He's still a war criminal for all the stuff he's done. But maybe Ideloas actually has some control. Maybe Ideloas, even though he attacked Ravus for questioning him, Ideloas still wants to be the king. He still wants to have the crystal, and he still wants to, you know, rule the world and stuff like that. But he just, you know, Ideloas is like a politician type person, most likely. Even though he agreed with Magitech and demons and all that, he's still like a regular politician. He ain't gonna just want to see other people suffer, because for years, Ideloas have seen his own people suffer and turn into demons right in front of him, and that's why he went with Arden's plan to get the crystal, you know, to save his people. So, you know, Ideloas is actually pretty good if you really think about it. He just does evil things for it. He's kind of like the Sid Reigns type of character, except the difference is Sid Reigns has been redeemed. As Ideloas, as you've seen him turn to a demon, you know, Ideloas, you know, never been redeemed. In fact, he dies a demon, so, you know, there is no coming back for Ideloas, unfortunately. You know, which kind of sucks, because Ideloas is really not a bad guy. I think the reason, another secondary reason why he wanted to get the crystal before Arden does, even though Arden still had some command over the Niflheim Empire, I think the reason why Ideloas sent Ravus to be his underling was to spy on Arden. He actually wanted, even though Ideloas wants to get Noctis killed because he'd be a threat to his rule, at the same time, he's willing to save Noctis from Arden. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but have you ever noticed that both Ideloas and Arden's plans are completely different? Yes, Ideloas still wants to rule the world and become a complete tyrannical because he's obsessed with power. But if you ever look and think about everything as they are, if you look at everything as they are, Arden was kind of slowed down a little bit by Ideloas. Hence why Arden actually turned Ideloas into a demon in chapter 13, because Ideloas had enough of Arden's bullshit. And you see that in Arden's throne room, you see a dead corpse of Ideloas Aldercrapt right on the throne room where Arden is. So it could mean that Ideloas was alive after chapter 13 and went and challenged Arden. Even though Ideloas has evil agenda to conquer the entire world, you know, he doesn't want someone worse. You know, he doesn't want someone worse taking over. Let's put it this way. Arden is out of control. Or even Bahamut has said that you gotta end the Accursed madness, because Arden's filled with so much hate that he doesn't care if the world turns it away. Ideloas, even though Ideloas is evil, Ideloas still wants to actually have a kingdom after ruling the entire world of Lucis. So, yeah, pretty much, Ideloas is actually not as bad as you think. Now, again, this is me. I know it sounds like I'm a crazy hobo who's asking for spare change on the street, but think about it. Even though, yes, Ideloas eventually would try to kill Noctis, just because Noctis could be a threat to his rule, he didn't want Arden to have the chance, because, again, Ideloas, even though he wants to rule the world, he wants to actually have a clean world. In fact, he got tired of living in Grollia, because he even said to King Regis that your cities outdo and beat my cities. Meaning Ideloas got to see poverty, sickness, Star Scourge, and death all over Grollia. So Ideloas would get tired of that, and that's why Ideloas told Arden to even destroy even the demons, and Arden was like, what a waste. You know. So I know this sounds crazy, but you know, if you really think about it, he was just only going to rule the world, and that's it, and fix the people that had problems with the Star Scourge. Now, Arden didn't like all of this, so Arden kind of felt that Ideloas wasn't completely committed to this. Just like Ravis. That's why I said Ravis and Ideloas are a lot alike. They both want power, and they both went the wrong way of doing it, except Ravis was redeemed at the end of the game, no matter what ending you played. You know, or you did the special episode Ignis, or whether you did the original ending. You know, Ravis, you know, changed his MO, but Ideloas isn't. Pretty much Ideloas is an older version of Ravis who actually didn't get redeemed. But he rather, at this point, Ideloas rather have teamed up with Noctis than to deal with Arden. And I don't blame him. Arden is a pretty fucked up dude. Let's be quite honest with ourselves. I'm gonna get demonetized. But anyways, yeah, this is why I think that Ideloas is actually somewhat of an anti-hero. So like and subscribe, share, comment if you yay or nay, or why you think it's not possible. Oh wait, do I still got more video? I guess I still got more video, don't I?